If I ever make any money from this YouTube thing, the first thing I'm gonna buy is lighting that doesn't cook me alive. I love you, fan. I love you. I'm your biggest fan. And you're my only fan. Welcome back! Now we're talking about what I currently am passionate about. This YouTube's Geek Week. Today we're talking about anime! And you can see quite a lot of it here, actually. I've got a lot of manga on my shelf. If you didn't see the last video, which was about Yu-Gi-Oh!, I suggest you click on the Geek Week sign right now, and it will take you straight back to the last video so you can watch it. As I mentioned in my previous video, my interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game, I quite like the anime, and the manga, which I have the manga, but anime and manga go hand in hand really for me. Although the manga is the usually conceptual idea of the anime, so the manga will get written and then they'll write the anime about the manga. So generally it goes like manga is the idea, and anime is like the popularization of that idea. So because anime reaches a wider audience than manga does. The shows that I'm currently keeping up with are One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, the 2012 edition, because there was an old edition, Naruto Shippuden. I think they're the ongoing ones I'm looking into at the moment. My all-time favourites are probably Gurren, Lagann, Tengen, Toppa, which is brilliant, and I highly recommend anybody watch it because it's brilliant. Nichijou and Death Note, and I'm sure everybody's heard of Death Note. If you haven't heard of Death Note, go and watch it because the dub is amazing. If you're getting into anime and you don't know anything about anime, watch Death Note, and then watch something called Furikuri, and then just sort of watch whatever's popular. Japanese humor plays a big role in anime, and it's very important, and it's pretty damn funny, to be honest. It's really, really random. One of my favourite Japanese humor animes is probably Nichijou, which I've mentioned. It's just flat out hilarious. The jokes sometimes don't make sense because they are written for a Japanese audience, but they're brilliant. The story, brilliant. The characters, brilliant. Everything. The art form. The art is brilliant. I've become quite interested in Japanese culture, and it's integral to the anime itself because it's everywhere, everything they reference, everything they do. So I went to Japan for 3 months, and I think I've mentioned this at some point. I have tons of like video clips and photos and scraps and stuff where I spent a lot of time learning Japanese, and I spent a lot of time traveling around, and it was brilliant. It was like anime but real life. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you had something fictional which you like, if you can step into that, that's what it felt like going to Japan. It felt exactly like that. Like stepping straight into it because of all the culture that's in anime. I lived for a while where I was living like a Japanese student, which is really cool. And it was incredible. I enjoyed it so much. And I'd like to go back someday, but I don't have the money. And it's not the reason why I like anime. I think anime is the reason why I liked going to Japan, opposed to being the other way around. And the reason why I think anime is so beautiful is because Japanese writing is written in a very specific way. In Japanese, the writing is so elegant and so well written. It's very important that they do the art of the writing correctly. So when people are learning the writing, they just have better artistic skill. I learned a bit of kanji, but it's very difficult to remember. Whoa, that was creepy. My door to my bathroom just opened. Monster in there. Anime. Yeah, watched anime for absolutely ages. Quite like it. I think you guys should try it as well. That's pretty much all I wanted to say on this video. This entire video. It's just what I wanted to say. If you're thinking about watching anime and reading manga, I highly recommend that you watch the anime first because it's like a not as good version that's quicker and more like flashy, and then read the manga afterwards because it touches on the subjects that mean underneath, like deeper meaning to the actual like the story, the raw the story. Yeah, so that's my advice on that. Okay, so that's my second video done on anime. We've got one last video to make, and it's about theatre. If you click on the sign, the YouTube Geek Week sign, I'll take you to the next video. Or you can look in the subscription feed to find the next video. Or you can just look on my channel. Or, you know, look out your window and see what's going on out there today. Might be sunny, might be rainy. I don't know. This video sort of outside the realms of normal time because you can play it whenever you want. See you next video. And I'm just going to stand here. Just stand here.